I'm just going to full restart, bro. Classic.
Yeah.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to the Cardboard Drafthouse. My name's Ryan.
This is Dante.
And today we are playing Leviathan Wilds. It's a co-op game where we are trying to free a Leviathan by breaking a bunch of crystals represented by dice. And we're just going to be going back and forth, taking turns and using our cards to take actions to try to free this dude.
Yep.
We'll go over a quick kind of like high level overview of the game, but we won't go into like every single rule, and we'll jump into playing and explain things as we go. So, on a player's turn in Leviathan Wilds, somebody will be the active player, and then you will follow the steps of a turn, which are listed right here at the top of this track. The first thing you're going to do is to reveal the first threat card. You'll flip this over, and it's going to show you what the Leviathan is going to do when they activate. They don't activate until step 3, so they will activate a little bit later on in the turn. After you reveal the threat card, the active climber will get to take their turn. You'll have usually have three cards in your hand, and you'll get to take one of these cards and play it for the value at the top. And then you'll get to take some actions based on that value. You'll have other cards in your hand that you can play for the abilities that are at the bottom. And those are anytime abilities. You can play those anytime on your turn, and you can play them on other players' turns as well. After you've done your full activation, then you will resolve the threat card of the Leviathan. And then the final thing you'll do is draw back to 3, and then the other player will take their turn, revealing the next threat card, and so on. There is a rule in this game. Your deck is considered your grip. And if you were to ever run out of cards in your deck, you're just going to fall off the Leviathan down until you hit a landing space. And so if you're ever supposed to draw cards and you're at your last card, you can choose to not draw anymore. So that way you maintain some grip and you don't fall from any of the spaces on the board. When we flip all the cards here on this track, that is the end of a round. We will shuffle all these back up. We will move this little marker forward, which will cause these cards to flip over to the enraged side, which is usually a little more brutal. So that sort of scales up the game. It's a little bit of a timer. Also, we are playing against Avalanche. And so at the end of a round, we are also going to check his hypothermia card. I'll get into explaining Avalanche, and we'll read his little introduction and his setup in a second, but that's an additional thing specific to this Leviathan that we are playing. So for my character, in this game, you're always going to pick a character to play as, and then a class that they, that their deck is representing, and you mix their character cards and the class cards to form your deck. I am playing as Fix, who kind of strikes a little bit harder than some of the other characters. He's got an ability that says, hit it harder. I can apply a +1 to one of my strikes on one of the crystals. And for the class, I am playing the Mender. It has no real special ability. It's just a very support-heavy class, because I thought we might need it for this Avalanche Leviathan.
I will be playing Kestrel, and Kestrel has a cheaper jump, but only up.
And it's like a double jump, yeah?
Yeah, it's a double jump. And he is Magus, and what he has is he has these little arcane tokens that I can use to amplify some of the cards that he has in his deck.
Nice, dude. So yeah, every character starts out by drawing 3 cards into their hand. We've got the introduction to read for Avalanche. So let's read that before we jump in. Years ago, distant mountaintop exploded. Earth quaked everywhere. Our city was badly damaged, and I lost favorite arm. Now we are on that broken mountain, and here we find broken creature of stone. I look into its many faces and I see kindred spirit. I guess that's how Brick talks. So for Avalanche, we've got this setup card. It said to create a supply of these little exclamation point tokens, 3 per climber. And these are considered to be frost tokens. And it said to give each climber 1 of these tokens. So I've already got 1 on my board. Dante's got 1 on his board. And we've each got an additional 2 in the pool there. We place the hypothermia card at the end of the track here. And then we're going to flip over this setup card. And this says bitter cold. Whenever you see the term frost with a number, you're going to be taking X amount of frost tokens, maximum of 3. And if you would gain a 4th, you're going to gain blight instead. And whenever we rest, we're going to discard all of our frost tokens. And so that's where this card comes in. At the end of a round, we're both going to check how many frost tokens we have, and we're either going to take damage, take blight, or gain blight, take damage, and gain an injury card, which is bad and will hinder us in this game. The way that we win is by destroying all of the crystals that are on the Leviathan. So if we can get all of these dice off the board, we are going to win. And the way that we lose is if our health and our blight ever are on the same spot or cross one another, that character is eliminated on that, immediately. And then the other character has one last activation to try to win the game. If they can do it, then we still win. But if they cannot win after that has happened, we will completely lose the mission. And this one seems rather tough, not gonna lie. We've never played this Leviathan, so hopefully things go well for us.
Yep.
You want to roll to see who goes first?
Yeah, I gotta go my character first.
Oh, dang.
The host left me without a character.
My bad.
So this guy? Red?
Looks like him.
Yep, it's only a red one. Yeah, the other red one looks like a monkey dude. That's not him.
That ain't it. We should just roll some of these crystals, dude. Just have them be like random numbers. That'd be great, huh?
Oh, a double beer.
Double beer. That's a 12er.
This is a co-op game, so it doesn't really...
Yeah, it doesn't really matter. It's just like, we do have to go in turn order for our turns. All right, so I am the first player. We can pick any spot along the bottom here that we want to start. And so I do think I will pick right here because my plan was to try to jump up and begin working on this right here. Where did you want to start your dude at?
Right here.
Smart. Yeah. So, I didn't explain a lot of things about this game. There are spots on the board with sort of a little yellow halo around them. There are these red damage spots. Anytime you would climb over those, this one means it's tough terrain and you would lose grip. So if I was to jump and land on that spot, I would have to lose a grip, which would be discarding a card from my deck. This spot means that it's tough terrain, or it's a harmful terrain. Anytime you go through that spot, you're going to lose health. There are these sort of just dotted circles here. That means there's nothing to actually grab onto. So you can't stop on one of those spots. If your character was to ever stop on one of those spots, he would just begin falling. And you would just fall until you hit a landing. There's no damage from falling, only if you were to fall through one of these spots with the red on it. You'll take a damage for each one of those you fall through, as well as losing grip. But other than that, just falling and landing, no harm, no foul. I say that because I am probably going to have to cross through that yellow spot on this first turn. All right, so at the start of the game, at the start of a round, we're going to reveal the threat card. I had already revealed this one during the pseudo teach at the beginning. And what this is saying is we're going to put out the damage little ring around the active character. And if I end my turn on any of these spots that show this white dot, I'm going to lose a health and gain a frost. So, these Leviathans are huge giant creatures that are kind of like moving slow, and we're these tiny little climbers that we can kind of see his strike coming, and we now have our activation to try to kind of get out of the way before he's going to hit us. So let's see if I can make that happen. I want to try to get to that blighted crystal. I don't know if I can get all the way there. First thing I have to do is pick a card that I'm going to use to activate my dude with. I think I'm going to use this here. Feeling Good is what this card is called. If you see on this card, it shows that the grip spot that's on the board. If your card ever shows that symbol, that means you are immune from those spots for this activation. So now I have 4 action points to spend, and our the things we can do with our action points are listed right here. For 1 action point, you can just climb 1 space, as long as you can actually grab onto it. Like I said, these dotted circles I can't grab onto. So I'm going to have to jump. Jumping costs 3. You can also glide with your character, which means kind of go down a diagonal, which obviously we're not going to be doing out the gate here. And then you can also strike a crystal, which is you use however much action points you want, and you'll strike a crystal for that much damage. For 2 AP, you can rest, which will reset your discard pile back to your deck. Or you can always mend 1 health by spending 1 AP. So first thing I got to do is jump. So I'm spending 3 of my action points to just make it right here. Which is still currently one of those spots where I will get hit. But with my last action point, I'm just going to climb 1 more. And I should be out of his range. Because the hit is happening right there. And if we look 2 spots above is where I would take damage. I am out of range, so I'm good there. Is there anything else I want to do, dude? Not right now. Pretty lame turn, but... So yeah, that was my activation. We resolved the threat card. I do not get hit, so we're good there. We can discard this for now. And then I am drawing back to 3. And it's Dante's turn, man.
Reveal the threat card. So most frost takes 2 damage. In case of a tie, believe we get to choose.
Yep.
So we'll see how that ends up being.
Yep.
So I'm gonna start by choosing this card, getting 4 action points. This is a co-op game, so you can share your hand if you want.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna use 2 to actually use take flight. So I just go 1, 2. Then I have 2 more. I'm gonna go 1 as a free action. I'm gonna pick this little mushroom up.
I think you actually made it to the mushroom with your take flight.
Oh yeah, it's 1, 2. Oh yeah, and it actually goes here.
Yep. So you're strictly at using 2 AP right now.
Take this, so I can have a extra point activity I can use at any time.
Mm-hmm.
So still have 2, so I'm gonna go 1, and then use this to strike.
Strike 1.
Strike 1 and get down to 3.
Cool. And then I did forget, after you activate your climber, you are supposed to discard the card that's, here in your action point slot. Usually the discard goes over here to the side, but we don't have a lot of room, so I'm just going to be putting mine up above right here.
Nope. So I'm discarding this. I don't think I want to play any of these. Nope.
Yeah.
So, could become focus. I mean, I do feel this is kind of weak. I'm going to do that. I'm going to do that. I'm going to play a card. I'm going to just become focus. So, become focus. I can use this token to amplify a number on a card.
Mm-hmm. At any time. It's a free action, yeah.
So, just an example, if I had to use this to block, I could use this to make it a 2. Or if I use one of these ones, it'd be 3 to 4 or 2 to 3.
Yep.
So I'm playing that, discarding that. Now go to this.
Yeah, so...
I mean, it's mine, so I just take the 2 since it's my turn.
Sure. Also, I'm about to hit this blighted crystal probably, and that could be bad. So.
And then I draw back up to 3.
Nice job, man. We already got a hit on a crystal.
Yeah, just a ton of other crystals to go.
All right. So back to revealing a threat card. Cool. The highest character, so the person who's highest up on the map, will lose a health and get pushed down 1 if they're in this zone still. Oh, that sucks. So I was planning on bopping that crystal, but now I'm like kind of want to get the heck out of the way, dude.
I mean, you can move up and work your way down.
It's true. Yeah, we could like come back for that crystal later, I guess.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Because if you get pushed down, you just fall all the way down to the floor.
Yeah, that will be terrible. If I'm on that spot because there's nothing below it. I mean, there is a ledge like above that I guess I could like go there, bop the crystal. But the thing about blighted crystals is every time you hit it, you're going to take a blight. So if you did 1 damage to it, you'll take a blight. And then next turn, if you did 2 damage to it, you'll take another blight. However, if you can get to a crystal and then hit it for the full like 4, you'll only take 1 blight and get the crystal off the board. So that's kind of ideally what you want to do. You want to try to knock those out in 1 hit if possible. I do have hit it harder. So like, man. What are your, do you have any cards that could like help me out? What's that middle one that you have? It says any climber can do something.
Climb 1, or I can arcane it to make it 2 or 3.
Ooh, buddy.
So yeah, I could use that to help you get out of there if you need it.
Because I could use this card. It actually has blight protection. I could move 1 with it, use it to strike. Man, I'm like 1 away because with my hit it harder, I literally could use, 3 of it to make it 4, and then I'd have 1, which would get me, it would get me to the ledge, but the problem is I'll still take a damage and get pushed down 1.
But I could use this to just move you farther away.
Yeah, it just feels a little bad for you to like waste that on me, but
it's fine.
Okay. Yeah, let's go ahead and use this card. So I've got 5 action points, and this means that I am safe from blighted crystals. So first action point will be to move 1. So I've got 4 action points left. I'm going to use my hit it harder to apply 1 to my strike, a +1 to my strike. So I'm going to strike 3, leaving me with 1 action point left. Strike 3, using the ability makes it a 4. So this crystal is gone. I do take a blight. Oh no, I'm sorry, I don't. I'm safe from blight. I've got 1 left. So I'll move myself right there.
Okay. So I will use. Need at least 2. They need 2 at least.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna use this. Any climber can, and I want to use one of these to make it 2 instead.
So I can move 2.
Yep.
So I'm gonna go 1 and 2. I do cross through that, so we do take a damage here. But now I'm gonna be out of range. From that. And I guess it did say the highest character. We were both on the same level here. So theoretically that could have been either of us. But yeah, that was my card. So I'm taking that. Before my turn ends, I think I will use this real quick. Just play this for its ability, which is Radiance. Any climber may gain 1, and then any other climber may also gain 1. So we're both healing 1, dude.
Nice.
Thanks for sending me your card, Brick. That is all done. My activation is done. We resolve the threat card. We're not getting hit here. This is discarded, drawing back to 3. Nice moves, man.
All right, so let's reveal the next one.
Oh, no.
We're all going to lose the grip.
Yeah.
That's not that bad.
Yeah, not right now. But I only have 4 cards left in my deck, so.
Could I use this? Let's see if I do 4, I be 3. I could move up 1, and I could use this card and arcane twice. So it'd be 1, 2, 3, 4. So I could get it all the way over there.
If you were on this spot right here.
Yes. Right. It's,
2 above
1,
it.
2.
Yeah, and then 2 to the left.
To the left.
Damn, yeah. Woo-hoo.
So I could do that.
It's a big jump.
Now we're using all my cards. And then now we a 5.
And then we're going to lose 1. It'll be a 4.
So I'd be down to just 1 card. Maybe it's better to go up here, maybe, and then make my way down, or this is rough.
Yeah.
We're definitely going to use this. I'm going to choose this.
For sure.
We're going to use 3 to just get rid of the crystal.
Boom. Got him.
And then I can use... The other thing I was thinking is I could use this and use 2 to just jump here and then just fall.
Huh. Yeah. That is the thing. Because then on your next turn, you could use 2 of your action points to just rest because you're already on a ledge. Get your cards back, and then you could like continue moving to go somewhere else.
Yeah. Because we don't want to fall. We don't want to have where like I just fall all the way down.
Yeah, because getting like if you're up towards the top, you're gonna have to waste so many cards and so many actions to get back to where you were that like that could be the kiss of death in this game for sure.
Yeah, so let's do that. I'm gonna use this. I'm gonna use this. So now I have 2 action points.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna use take flight. It goes, and then you just falls down here, nice and safely.
Nice, dude.
And then now we're gonna do this is gone.
We all are losing a grip.
Yeah, so we lose a grip.
Get a grip, man. the card I really, really have been wanting to get, this like super flight. Try to help me get over into this zone.
And then I draw back up to 3.
Bro, look at that.
Yeah, I think it's better to be like that.
Your dude is zipping around. Look at those cards you have.
Yeah. You can just like go right over there.
Yeah. All right.
And then, so at the end of my turn, I do get to refresh one of these.
Yes. All right, so I'm revealing the last threat. Ooh, also, if you rest on your turn, you're going to get rid of your frost, and you won't take any damage from that.
Well, I'm taking 1 regardless.
I mean, are you going to rest on your next turn? Oh, that's right. Yeah, because it's going to...
Yep. It's going to happen regardless.
Classic. I'm not thinking 4th dimensionally, you know what I mean? All right, dude. So the active player is going to gain a blight and gain a frost. There's nothing that can be done about it. It's whatever. It's fine, dude. I could do something that's so crappy, I feel like.
You're like fall.
I'd have to use this card to just climb 1 to get myself there. And then I would use this for 4 action points to go 1, 2. And then I could rest to get rid of this frost. So that way I'll only have 1 and I'll only take a damage instead of getting 2 blight.
Yeah, because blight is harder to get rid of.
Blight is very hard to get rid of.
The only way to get rid of blight is through mushrooms.
Yeah.
And I think maybe some characters have cards that get rid of it, but we don't know yet.
Yeah, I don't... It just feels like I'm wasting kind of a lot here, but that might be the move. So yeah, I'll pick this card, which gives me 4 action points. First thing I'm going to do is use this card. It says any climber can climb 1. And like, look, it's got protection from everything. I just hate wasting it like this, but sometimes that's how it be. So I'm going to do my free climb 1. And this is discarded. And then I'm going to go 2 spaces. So I'll go 1. And as an anytime free action, you can forage. And I will pick up this Mushroom. Ooh, that's a free strike too. That's pretty good. And then I'll move one more. So I've gone 1, 2. So I have 2 left here, and I will rest. When you rest, you just shuffle your discard pile and put it at the bottom of your deck.
Yep. And the only thing is you can only rest in these like platform areas.
Yep. Yeah, and so it's hard to see, but I am standing on a platform there. So we're shuffling these cards. They go under my deck here. My activation has not ended, so this is not discarded yet to go, in my discard and get reshuffled. But I am out of action points now. I think that's pretty much my turn. I do, when I rest, I do discard my frost token, so I'm discarding that. So now my turn is done. Now I'm discarding that. And now we do this. The active character gains a blight, and I gain a frost token. And we're at the end of a round. And so we need to do the end of round thing. Each climber applies the following negative thing.
Take a damage.
Take a damage. It's okay, dude. I'm the mender. I can heal us.
Did you take your blight?
I did take a blight. I was at 0 because I was blight protection on that first hit there. So the next thing we're going to do, shuffle all these cards up. We are going to advance this little marker. And when you advance this marker, it kind of shows you which zone you're going to flip over a card to being on its enraged side. And because of this shuffling mechanic and whatnot, the enraged cards are always going to be changing up. So we never really know which one it's going to be. And I guess, my bad, I skipped my draw back to 3. I went directly into end of round stuff, but I should draw my cards. And that was everything. And I believe it is Dante's activation in round 2, huh?
Yep. Oh, yeah.
The active character is going to lose
the grip, a health, and it gets an injury.
And everybody else loses a grip. Gross, man.
All right. Okay, so this turn, what I'm going to do is I'm going to rest first I'm going to use this. Use 2 of my points to rest. So we're going to shuffle this.
Resting's good.
That right there.
And you get to discard your frost.
And the frost is gone. But now I have 2 points left. I'm going to use Take Flight. So Take Flight is going to take me up 1, 2, 3. And right now, while I'm still in the sky before falling, I'm going to use Blink to just blink right there. So that way I'm not falling back down and I made it to the crystal.
Dope.
And with that, that is everything I can do. These are already recharged, so I don't need to do that. I'm going to take 1, lose a card, and then gain an injury. So it says the next time you activate your AP card is chosen randomly, then remove this injury.
Oh, cool.
So my next card will be chosen randomly.
Wow.
And
I lose a grip as well from this, so discarding a card here.
Yep, and then I go back up to 3 cards.
Yes, sir. All right, my go. Revealing the threat. All right, the active player is going to gain a blight and gain a frost. They love giving me that card, you know what I mean? Here we go, dude. Here we go. I'm going to use this card for 3 action points. I am going to, first things first, Joyride. I'm going to move to the right 2 spaces. Bloop, bloop. So I'm right where this purple crystal's at. That's discarded. I have not used any of those 3 points yet. I am going to strike for 3, but I will use my hit it harder to make it 4. And I will use old Rusty to apply +2 to make it 6. Blah. That's my whole turn. I am gaining a blight from that, and I get another frost. Probably I'm going to need to think about resting on my next activation at some point. That might be hard. I have to go back to where I just was.
I mean, you could drop.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, I could just land right there, and then I'm next to that crystal. But then I have to climb back up to get to those 2, but whatever. We'll make it work. That's actually smart to just like literally let myself fall. But I'll wait till my next turn to see what happens. Okay. I did the Resolve the Threat card. I'm drawing back to 3 cards. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I only have 2 in my deck anyway. I do have a free strike too, though. Got to remember that.
So, reveal the next card. Highest, which is me.
That do be you.
This guy actually gets chosen at random.
Oh, man.
So choose a card.
I really don't want it to be that one that like you can teleport really far, because that card is amazing. But of course I will pick that for sure.
So this is now gone.
Whoops.
That's fine.
So just before you do anything, those arrows do mean that all spaces below that get affected by this as well. Because I almost was like, oh, you can just like drop down 1, you know, and you'll be okay. But you need to get basically like 3 to the left to be out of the range of this thing, which is brutal. And I have no cards that can help you. I can heal you, but that's all I can do.
I'd say 4 points.
Like you could use your Twin Talon to like strike 1, so that would put that thing to 1.
Use 1.
And then you'd have to use 1, then you'd be left with 3.
Oh, wait, I got it. So it's affecting this and this. I need to make it there. Okay. Here's what we're going to do. I am going to use this. I'm going to use my focus to make one of those ones a 2.
Nice.
So that's 3 strikes.
There it is. So yeah, it's a strike 2 and then a strike 1. Yep.
Now
that's discarded now. Yeah.
Now I still have 4 points. We're going to, for 3, we're going to jump. We're going to lose the grip.
Hang on. Before you do that, you could glide. For just 2 and be right there.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
And you wouldn't have to lose a grip.
Let's do that. So we're going to glide. So diagonally, for 2, I can go there.
Mm-hmm.
1, 2. And I can move 1. Let me just still have 1.
Mend.
Yeah, I can mend. Perfect. You're 1.
Perfect, dude. Look at us.
Yep. So then, then the activation happens. I wrote the highest, but it's funny. But yeah. Oh yeah, this happened before. So yeah, it's gonna happen here, and that's all gonna take 1 damage and push 1, but I'm not there anymore.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So I'm gonna draw back up to 3. And I have 2 cards left.
That was a good turn. Thank God you were focused, though. That could have been rough. Although I guess you had an extra 1 at the end, so you still could have maybe figured out how to do that and get out of that.
Right.
But still, it's all good. It's all good. Mending is important. Okay, so I'm revealing the threat card. All right, the person with the most frost is going to lose 2. That's me. That's okay. I'm going to play Feeling Good as my card here. So 4 action points. First thing I'm going to do is just let go. As a free action, you can just choose to let go and fall. And so I'm going to fall, boop, right onto that ledge right below me. So I've used no action points yet. I'm going to use 1 to go there. That is a damagey spot, so I'm going to take 1 hit. So I have 3 left. I will use my free strike of 2 to just bop it for 2. All right, so it's at 2. This is gone. I still have 3 left. I'm going to use 1 as a strike, and I'll use my hit it harder to have it be a strike 2. So that crystal is now gone. So I've used 2. I have 2 left. I will go 1 back to this ledge, and then I will use 1 to mend 1. And then I will play this card. Any climber may gain 1 health, and another climber may also gain 1 health. So we're both going to heal 1. And that's discarded. And I'm on a ledge. So next turn I can rest because I'm literally going to draw 1 card right now. That was that. I have the most frost. Oh, shoot. I meant to rest this turn so that I didn't take another blight. But
no.
Oh, well. Oh, I too like to live dangerously. So yeah, I'm going to take 2. That was me drawing back up, but well, I guess I could draw this because I'm on a ledge, right?
Yeah, you don't fall. You don't fall from a ledge. Because you fall into the net. Because you're not gripping anywhere.
So yeah, I guess because I'm already standing on a ledge, I can draw this card. Because if I was to fall right now, I'm just on a ledge. So I'm good.
Right. Last card. Yep. It's the
big old hit.
Yeah. I would say these cards suck.
For this attack here?
Just for anything. Yeah, this is all terrible.
Like, you could just ditch that crystal and try to maybe go to the 3-1 to hit that one, like, and we work on that 6-1 later.
I mean, the problem is I need to get somewhere to heal. I mean, to rest. Because I'm also down to 2 cards.
And like your closest ledges are right there and right there.
That one's
which
in that
are
AoE.
Right. Both of them are, right? Yeah, because they're both just 1 diagonal away. Right? One's 1 diagonal up, one's 1 diagonal down. Your next best bet is that up there.
Yep. I mean, I can get there.
Where? To the green crystal?
Yeah, that's safe. I'm going to lose the grip, though.
But I also have a card that says any climber could climb 1. So, like, theoretically, you could use that to do a jump, which would land you right there, and then I could climb you 1 up out of the way. You wouldn't take any damage. You wouldn't lose a grip.
Let's do that. It's probably the safest. So we'll do that. We're going to jump. So we're going to go, wee.
And because he played the card with, like, the protection from damage, he does not take a damage from the spot that he just landed on. And then I can play the back in my day, any climber may climb 1.
And it's going to go, whoop. Which is now away from the this. Also, this turn was, these cards are terrible.
That is out of the AoE, right?
Yes.
Yeah, because it's that blank spot that's right there. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that was my boring turn. I will. So we'll solve the threat. it's gonna hit there. It's gonna miss me because I'm in that area. Now I'm gonna draw back up to 3, and we're gonna do this next. Another round.
I get a blight, dude. Woof.
Shuffle up.
Shuffle up. You had none?
I had none.
Jeez. Must be nice, dude.
I mean, I did like all these cool things, and now I'm just like not doing anything.
Yeah, it feels like that way sometimes. All right, we're shuffling. Now, 2 of the cards are going to be enraged. Not my favorite. All right, dude. It's on me. Reveal the threat card. All right, so one that you just had, but it is the active player and the next player are going to have to deal with this. So he's hitting both spots. You'll lose a health and you'll gain a frost, which for you I think is fine. I don't really want that to happen to me.
I can block it.
Yeah, true. You could.
This force shield is not doing anything.
True. This kind of sucks. Like the card, I'm in a dilemma here because I want to play this card for its ability to like jump and get kind of far away, and then I'll use my other card to like move. But this card has the protection from damage. This one does not. And if I use this card to jump, I'm going to be like in a minefield of all these damage spots. Also, I need to freaking rest because I have no cards. So that's like the first thing I have to do. All right. I mean, I'm going to use this card. First thing I'm doing is resting. So I'm using 2 of that to rest. Shuffle this. I do get to discard both of these, which is nice. All right. So we've got 3 action points left. I'm going to play Ascend, where I can go up 2 spots and like over 1. So I guess we will jump to right there. And that's discarded. And I've got 3 action points left. I think I just go 1, 2, 3, get that mushroom, take a damage. Not super pumped on it, but 1, 2, 3. I get this mushroom, and I take a damage. And that's a free 1 strike. That's my turn. I'm discarding this card. They are going to resolve the threat card. I am well out of range for myself.
I will block that 1 damage and take a frost.
I draw back up to 3, and it is Dante's turn, dude. We started out really strong. Now I feel like we've kind of fumbled a little bit. Maybe we can get it back together.
Most frost.
Hey, that's not me.
Yep.
Oh, but the least frost is going to get frost too. That's insane, bro. Oh my god.
So we're going to use this. Oh, this is all too unfortunate. Yep, we're going to have to take a blight. That's okay. We'll use this. Yeah, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to use this card. I'm actually going to use this.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to arcane it twice.
Boom.
Just going to deal 3 to that, and I want to take a blight.
So I will say this does say apply +3 to a strike.
Oh.
I don't know if this is allowing you to
Strike.
So I think you have to use 1 here to do a strike, and then you could use 1 arcane to apply 2 to it.
Okay.
And make it a 3. And you still take your blight?
Yep.
Yeah.
So I have 3 points.
Mm-hmm.
So no matter what, Then there's going to be 1, 2, and I'm just going to mend one then.
Cool.
And then resolve to have the most, so I take 2.
And I get 2 frost.
And I am going to draw this card because I'm at a ledge. And I'll fall. I'm just staying there. And I have to play this card regardless.
Yeah. If that situation arose where like you had 0 cards on your turn, you do get 2 AP to use. So basically they give you like a free rest to get your cards back. That was you?
Yep.
All right, dude. Okay. All players are going to lose a grip. Yeah, you're like, tell me about it. I think I'm using this card as my card. I think I will first of all play Feeling Good. I can choose 2. I can climb 1, strike 1, become focused. I'm going to choose climb 1, boop, and I'm going to choose become focused, boop. So I still have 4 action points. I'm going to use 1 action point to climb here. I will use 3 action points plus my hit it harder for a strike of 4. And I will play Righteous Might, which says gain blight protection on your strike. So I'm hitting that for 4. This is gone. I don't take any blight from that. I used 1 to climb and I used 3 to strike. So that is my entire turn. I am scarily close right here. I dislike that, but you know, that's how this game is, you know what I mean? Draw back to 3. And then, or I'm sorry. Back it up. Resolve the threat card. So I actually lose this top card first.
I have no cards.
Yep. And now I draw back to 3. I have 1 grip left. So I too need to find a ledge, Dante.
All right. Reveal. Active. 1 blight, 1 frost. That's fine. I'm going to play the only card I have. Oh, it's a 5. Cool.
Cool.
I mean, first, we're going to rest. That's 2.
Mm-hmm. Discard your frost.
Oh, yeah.
I think we aren't looking too terrible. Famous last words. But I'm just telling you my plan. I can make it to that ledge on my next turn, which will be here. I am not going to be able to rest, so I am going to take another blight and be at 4 blight, which is gross. I'm going to try to just, keep myself healed, and I'll work on that crystal. You just kind of need to work on those over there.
So I have 3. I could make it here.
You could. Or you can, you are protected from damage, so you could go 1, 2, 3 and get the mushroom to see what that's all about.
Yeah.
I mean, I suppose you could glide 1, 2 instead of 3, but then you're going to be losing a grip if you move on to that yellow spot, which you might be doing anyway. So I don't know.
Let's go. I don't know why I just 3. Maybe that mushroom will be good. Let's go 1, 2, 3. See what this is.
Oh. Heal 2.
Sure. Let's just use it now. All right. So, yep. Threat. I gain 1 of these. I gain a frost.
Mm-hmm.
Go back up to 3 cards. Refresh 1 of these.
Nice, dude.
That's it.
All right, last activation of the round. All right. I am gonna use this. So I will glide for 1, which moves me diagonally right down there. Bloop. And then I will jump for 3, doing a jump 2. So I'll jump over that spot, land right on the ledge. So that's all 4 of my action points. I will play this. Any climber can gain a health. That'll be me. And then, and gain 1 grip. So when you gain grip in this game, you do kind of a similar thing to resting. You shuffle your discard, and then, okay. You shuffle your discard, and you get to draw that many cards, however many it says. Draw me 1, buddy. This is still in my discard. You do get to see what this card is. Hell yeah. And then you put it on the bottom of your deck. If you had gained multiple grip and there were like 3 or 4 cards, you would shuffle them and then put them on the bottom of your deck so you don't know the order. That is discarded. I am on a ledge. I'm out of the range of that thing. We both are. Because yeah, it's hitting right there, and it's 2 to the left, and I'm 1 right there. So yeah, discarding this, we do that card, nothing happens, and I draw back to 3. I can draw these cards. I have no grip, but I am standing on a ledge right here. And that is the round. We do have to do hypothermia.
Take a damage.
I get another blight. And this could be the last round, bro. You're up, right?
Yep.
Three cards are going to be enraged. So yeah, it is your turn, buddy.
All right. So we're gonna reveal the card. Active player gets blight and frost, and then any 2 climbers gain a frost. So that means I'm gonna get 2 frosts.
And I'll get an additional as well.
Yep. Well, my turn is pretty easy, pretty fast. We're gonna choose the 4. I am going to blink. I'm gonna use one of these to make sure I can just blink. So I'm right next to this, and I don't have to take a grip because of that. And I'm gonna just deal 4 damage. So get this down to 2. Take a blight. And this card's not doing anything, so I'm just gonna use it to focus. So get that back up. And yeah, I'm gonna take a blight and then take 2 frost. That's not great.
And any 2 climbers gain a frost, so I'm getting a 3rd here.
Yep. And yeah, I'm gonna draw back up to 3. And that is my turn.
All right, you're done?
Yep, I'm done.
Okay. So revealing threat card. The person with the most frost is going to lose 2, and the person with the least frost will gain 2 frost. Well, I'm resting because I have no cards here, so I will end up being the least.
No, I'm doing the most.
I can heal us, bro. All right, so I'm using this 5 with the damage protection. First thing I'm doing is 2 AP to rest. I'll shuffle. which does discard all of my frost. So I've... Oh yeah, end of your turn, you do that. 3 AP left. So I will go 1 and 2, and I don't get any damage from that because of the protection. I have 1 left, so I'll strike 1, and I will hit it harder to apply 1 to the strike, getting rid of that. And I guess before the end of my turn, I'll just... Any climber can gain a health, and then any other climber can also gain a health. I'll just do that. These are discarded. And I think that's my whole turn, dude. Right?
Okay.
So we do this. So you are taking 2. I get 2 frost back. And then I am drawing back 2 3 cards.
All right. So let's turn over this.
Ugh.
Okay, that's not great.
Yeah.
I discarded this. I think I might be able to just finish it.
Really?
Yeah, I think so. All right, so I'm gonna do this for 4.
Ooh, with blight protection.
Blight protection.
I like that.
I'm going to strike this for 2.
Mm-hmm.
I have 2 left. I'm going to glide 1, 2. And I'm going to use Arcane Blast. So I'm going to Arcane 1 to strike 2 at range 1. And I'm going to use this to make this a 3.
Strike 3 at range 1.
Yep. To let this out.
Boom, dude.
We made it just in time.
Free action, let go.
I lose a grip.
Oh, yeah, I lose a grip. Whoop. Damn, dude. Nice job. Yeah. That last turn was epic.
Yeah, I got to take out 2 crystals. I didn't think it was going to be possible, but yeah, it's pretty cool.
Well, hell yeah, dude. Well, thank you guys for hanging out with us and watching our playthrough of Leviathan Wilds.
Yeah, let us know in the comments if anything we could have done different, or have you played this game, or are you excited for the Kickstarter coming up for the new expansion? Because I think we are.
Yeah, I mean, I'm down to get, some more dudes, more classes, and more monsters to, free as we're doing in this game.
Nice.
Well, thank you all for watching. Remember to like and subscribe. We never say that at the beginning of our videos because we're just too excited to jump into playing a game with y'all. You know what I mean?
Yep. Yeah, so remember to drink and play responsibly, and we'll see you at the next one.
Have a good one, y'all.
Bye, everyone.